What's up, guys? Well, normally today I'd probably be spending the majority of the day in the garage getting tackle together and getting my boat ready to roll out in the morning for the Bass Pro Shop Open Series on Okeechobee. Well, we just got word yesterday that they went ahead and postponed it. They're going to postpone it till sometime in September due to the coronavirus. You know that the coronavirus, guys, nothing to take lightly. It is some serious stuff that's going on here. So you know, they're doing the right thing. You know, they want to keep their fishermen and really everybody else safe, the public, the general public that might come out. You know, it's one of them things where, you know, safety, you know, is number one right now. Like I say, that I don't think anybody, I don't think there's anybody alive today, guys, that's ever had to deal with anything like this that we're going through right now. But anyway, I decided to go to Istokpoga this morning. I'm on my way to the Windy Point right now. We're going to launch the boat here in a couple minutes and we're going to go fishing. We're going to try to catch some fish out there in Istokpoga. So, alright guys, well anyway, we're on our way to the ramp and we will see everybody when we get on the water, guys. Be good, be safe. We'll see y'all in a little bit. These fish are back here in these buggy whips right now, and I'm throwing, of course, the Bruiser bait 6-inch big stick. This particular one is June bug with blue tip on it. But I'm flipping and pitching these buggy whips. I see a lot of fish moving around back here. I just caught one about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. But I think there's some bigger fish back in here, so we're going to keep flipping the Bruiser bait big stick and see if we can't land it on top of one of those big fish I see moving around back in here. Tell you what, guys, I set up on that fish, and she was wrapped around so many reeds. I set up on her, thought it was hung in the weeds, never felt the fish, and just relaxed and tried to straighten my rod out to yank it out of the weeds, and my line took off. She was still on it. So that's pretty funny, isn't it? But anyway, again, Bruiser bait big stick, guys. I mean, that's really my flipping go-to bait. But they'll always eat this thing, guys. Pretty cool, though. Bruiser bait, big stick. That was again a little bit bigger. It's a pretty healthy looking fish there. It's a pretty broad fish. It's a short fish, but it's probably about 3 pounds, guys. Okay, guys, it is hot out there. It is getting hot. Wow, I think summer is getting here pretty darn quick. I'm gonna give everybody a little bit of a recap on what we done today. I started out first thing in the morning throwing a vibrating jig. I was actually throwing a Bruiser Super Swimmer Junior as a trailer. And I didn't catch anything with it, but I had 2 bites on it. I was fishing it in a lot of thicker, heavy pads. And I had 2 fish that, the one fish I know was a monster. It was a toad. I hooked it, it got me down in the pads, and it just took 1 surge, and the hook ripped out. The other one, I think it was a really good one as well. I don't think I pegged it. It grabbed the bait on the surface. I felt him when I set the hook. I let him load up on my rod a little bit, and I guess I must have pulled it away from him. She didn't have it good in the mouth. And but from the size of the swirl, it looked like a pretty good fish as well. But I know the first fish that actually I actually had and pegged and had hooked got me down in the stuff, and 1 surge she was gone, but she was a giant. After that, it started getting a little bit hot, so I put the chunk and wine bait away, and I went flipping. Of course, I was flipping pretty much. The only thing I flipped today was the Bruiser bait 6-inch big stick. The color, the black blue with the blue tip. That's one of my favorite colors out here. I use quite a bit. I mean, I use the black purple tip, the June bug blue tip, but the black blue tip is pretty much what I threw today. That's one of my favorites out here. And I ended up catching 8 fish. I think, I can't remember exactly what we got on film. I think we got 4 or 5 fish on film. We didn't catch nothing big flipping. I didn't miss any fish flipping, which is a good thing. So I fished pretty clean once I started flipping. You know, I think the biggest was around 3. you know, everything we caught today was between, I would say between 2 and 3. But basically that's about it. I mean, they were eating a little bit when I called it. It was just getting too hot to stay out there. I mean, I was starting to get a little bit, you know, really hot. So I ended up figuring I'd call it a day and go back and eat me some lunch. I got to go pick up a thing of Optimax oil somewhere. But other than that, guys, it was a good day. Until next time, keep tight lines, keep throwing them Bruiser baits, Reaper rods. If you don't have a Reaper rod, never used one, you got to go out, get yourself one Reaper rod, use it, you'll fall in love with it, and you'll probably end up replacing everything you have with Reapers. Mark my words on that. Weed chopper, Minn Kota, hummingbird, weed blocker, Bob's Machine Shop, flat out tungsten weights, oh boy, power pole. Hope I'm not leaving anybody out. If I leave anybody out, I apologize. But anyway, guys, tight lines, and I am heading for the house. Let's go get us something to eat, guys. Tight lines. Catch y'all later.